All right, Jack Smith there, special counsel who has been pursuing this case regarding the documents against the former President Trump. And very brief remarks there, saying there's one set of laws and they apply to everyone. You're going to get a lot of people politically, I think, Kat, who say if that's the case, what about somebody
Biden?
like
Yes.
Mr. Biden, who had documents in his garage where he held a Corvette? So obviously not secure in that situation. We have a lot to talk about. We did want to bring in Dick Morris first and get a thought from Dick. I believe you have talked to the former president, to Mr. Trump, this morning. What are his thoughts about this?
He called me and he said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Do you want to move up another 10 points?" And he said, "Do you think this will hurt me?" And I said, "No, I think it's going to help you. I think it makes so obvious that the deep state is after you." And I thought it was fascinating when we heard Smith's comment. It sounds like he was on trial. He was busy saying, "Oh, highest ethical standard." We know, in effect, he said, we know that Biden did the same thing, and even though we're not indicting him, we apply one standard to everybody. Look, lawyers think that breaking the law is bad. But the public wants to know, what did you do? Did you do wrong? They don't want to know if you violated Section 34, subsection C, paragraph Q of the law. They want to know, did you do wrong? So, for example, in the Stormy Daniels thing, they refused to believe that listing the payoff as a business expense as opposed to a campaign expense is wrong, and therefore the charges don't mean anything to them. Will they believe that taking a document that has a classification marker on it and not giving it to a foreign power, not selling it to a news media, not broadcasting it publicly, but storing it in your basement and now I gather your shower, as opposed to that of the Archive Bureau, is wrong? I don't think people will think that. I think what they will think is that this is obviously political.
Yeah, if I could address, like, what is he accused of doing wrong, other than simply having them, which is part of their saying you should coordinate this with National Archives.
You should have returned the overdue library book.
Okay.
That's a way to say it.
Many people may look at it, as you say, Dick. They're saying that he, in a recorded conversation, that he said he showed some documents to someone, said he could have declassified these if he was president, then he shows them to the reporters, shows them to staff members. These are the kinds of things they're saying. No allegations in here, at least from what I've seen, and correct me anywhere, anybody who knows, not showing them to a foreign country or an entity in which no charges of him selling the information.
And by the way, not storing them on a private server that could be easily hacked like Hillary Clinton did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, Dick. But wait, again, as you said, the former president did call you. What is his mood? How is he feeling? Because he's
feisty,
constant
upbeat,
onslaught. Okay.
Upbeat. He believes that they way overstepped in this thing, and I think that he said it was like the second impeachment. The first impeachment, they were, oh my God, and the second impeachment, yeah, so what? There's another impeachment, and I think that he feels they overstepped. I think he feels that his opponents in the government made themselves vulnerable. And I think he can't get over the fact that Biden did what he did times 10 and is not facing indictment. And I think that he absolutely sees this as proof of the bias of the Department of Injustice, as he calls it.
All right. Dick Morris, thanks so much for joining us. Always great getting your insights. Appreciate it.